Good afternoon. Two Filipinos were killed while two were severely injured following a missile strike on a cargo vessel off Yemen. In a statement, the Department of Migrant Workers confirms the death of two Filipino seafarers after a missile attack by Yemen's Houthi rebels hit commercial ship through Confidence on Wednesday. The DMW also confirms two Filipino crewmen were severely injured in the attack. According to the DMW, it is coordinating with the ship's manning agency and ship owner to ascertain the conditions of the remaining Filipino crew members who have been taken to a safe port. President Bongbong Marcos has also ordered the DMW to extend the fullest support and assistance to the families of the seafarers. The agency is also working on the repatriation of the remaining Filipino crewmen. The DMW is urging all ship owners navigating the Red Sea to comply strictly with the expanded high-risk areas designation and to implement appropriate risk mitigation measures. An armed force of the Philippines official says the Philippine supply boat that bore the brunt of China's water cannon attack on Tuesday was just on a test mission to Ayungin Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. According to AFP Western Command Chief Vice Admiral Alberto Carlos, the Onaiza May 4 did not even carry supplies for the rotation and resupply mission, as its sole objective was to check whether it can enter the low-elevation shoal. However, the test was unsuccessful as two China Coast Guard vessels blocked the boat through dangerous maneuvers and blasted it with a water cannon. The water attack shattered the boat's windshield, destroyed CCTV cameras and monitors, and injured 4 crewmen. The Onaiza May 4 arrived at the Naval Forces West Detachment in Puerto Princesa City on Wednesday after the aborted mission, which Carlos says he had joined to see for himself whether the vessel can be used for future resupply missions. Even though the test was not completed, the Westcom chief says he considered the resupply run to be successful as another boat, Onaiza May 1, was able to reach and enter Ayungin Shoal to deliver supplies to BRP Sierra Madre. Despite the minor setback, Carlos says the military will give Onaiza May 4 another shot to try to reach Ayungin Shoal to deliver supplies and relieve troops aboard BRP Sierra Madre, a grounded warship that serves as a Philippine outpost in Ayungin. The palace denies circulating rumors that former First Lady Imelda Marcos is dead. According to Presidential Communications Secretary Cheloy Garafil, rumors on the former First Lady's supposed death are fake news. The Marcos matriarch was confined in the hospital due to pneumonia. Her daughter, Senator Amy Marcos, said she had bouts of fever and coughs. President Bongbong Marcos was in Australia at the time for the ASEAN-Australia Summit while his mother was in the hospital. The president had said the former First Lady had been put on antibiotics to treat her illness and was in good spirits. The Supreme Court dismissed on technicalities a transport group's petition challenging the constitutionality of the government's Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program because it doubted the legal standing of the petitioner. In a 20-page decision, the Supreme Court says transport group Bio Association Incorporated and its president, Anselmo Perweg, do not have legal standing and violated the hierarchy of courts. According to the Supreme Court, Bio did not submit any proof to support its claim that it is a legitimate association of public utility jeepney operators and drivers. The Supreme Court says the group disregarded the doctrine of hierarchy of courts, meaning it should have exhausted all available options at the lower courts before going to the High Court. It adds that it could not simply rely on what the High Court called as bare and substantiated claims of the petitioners about the supposed adverse impacts of the assailed provision on the livelihood of drivers and operators. The petitioners had asked the Supreme Court to nullify a paragraph in DOTR Order 2017-11, which states that PUV drivers must shift to using brand new and environmentally friendly units under the modernization program of public utility vehicles. There are at least 2 other petitions over the PUV modernization program that are pending before the Supreme Court, including Piston's appeal for the issuance of a temporary restraining order and a writ of preliminary injunction to stop the enforcement of the deadline for franchise consolidation in December 2023. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Department of Migrant Workers confirms the death of 2 Filipinos in the recent attack of Houthi rebels on ships plying the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. Malacanang denies circulating rumors that former First Lady Imelda Marcos is dead. And Supreme Court junks plea against PUV modernization program. 2 petitions still pending. These are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.